And a good morning again to you, bum boom. Aerosmith. I was a huge Aerosmith fan right from the get-go. I used to read Circus Magazine, if anybody remembers that. Maybe it's still around, I don't really know. But at the time, I would read that magazine, and I'd learn about a bunch of new groups, Aerosmith being one of them. And I was into them right away. Now, again, it's one of those deals where I like their first 3 albums, and after that, I just sort of, and there's a few good things on, like, was it Rocks? There's a song on that album, Rocks. I can't listen to it. It's a great song, and that's the problem. I can't think of the name of it. Doesn't really matter. But if I listen to that song, it's an earworm for a month. I just can't get it out of my head. So I just really have to avoid that song, even though I really like it. But anyway, the first few albums of Aerosmith, I listened to like a freaking mental patient. I was in the Navy at the time. This is 72, 73 when these albums come out, right in there. And we have our lockers on the ship, and me and another guy, we were both very into music, so we would sit there and listen to music and have our earphones on and just burn our brains out with this and Uriah Heep and all that kind of stuff that was popular back in the early 70s. But you don't care about all of that. So we're going to do Walkin The Dog from their first album, which is an old song, I think. It's like, I believe it's an old song. Old being maybe it came from the 30s or the 40s or something. I think. I'll have to, why didn't I? Well, I just picked the song just now, so I didn't think about checking on its age. But I do believe I'll look after I get done with this, and just so I know for future reference. But I've always liked their version. And to me, the first couple of albums, Steven Tyler was singing. He wasn't screaming, like he eventually evolved into this screaming guy. But, I mean, yeah, he had that voice, that Steven Tyler voice, but he sang. You know what I mean? Is anybody with me on that? Oh, you're with me on this one, people. That's Frank Zappa. Good stuff. Back when these guys got with it.
She can't so walking the dog. I'm just a walking young dog. Well, if you don't know how to do it, I'll show you how to walk the dog. Ask a mama for 15 cents to see the elephant jump the fence. It jumped so high it touched the sky. Didn't come back till the 4th of July. Walking the dog.
See what I mean about he's singing? He's singing. He's not screaming. And what a great addition. The flute.
Silver bells and little bitty bitty bobtails.
Yeah, great stuff. Oh my God, I listen to those albums so much, so very much. In the days when you listen to an album and you know what song is coming up next, kind of a thing, you know what I mean. If you were an album listening tour, oh boy. Anywho, Walkin the Dog. Yeah, I need to find out when that song was written and who wrote it, and it'd be nice to find an old version of it, if there is one, sang by somebody from the 30s or the 40s. Walking your dog. If you don't know how to do it, let me show you how to walk the dog. And then Aerosmith gets a hold of it, and that's that. Later, folks.